All right, how's it going, everybody? Going over workouts for the week of August 1st. Hopefully everybody's enjoying watching the CrossFit Games this weekend, and hopefully everybody's taking notes on the best way to do the workouts because you're going to do them all this week. I'm just kidding. But this week of workouts, we've got our lower strength on Monday, continuing with our pause back squats, continuing our kind of linear build here. So 2 sets of 3 at 75%, 2 sets of 2 to 3 at 80%, and then 1 double at 85% on the 2 minutes. So pretty similar to what we've been doing, continuing to build those positions, continuing to stay tight in the bottom, get strong in that end range position there at the bottom of the squat. And then our lower accessory Metcon, so a lot of sandbag stuff with this one. 4 sets of a 2-minute AMRAP, 6 sandbag box step overs. So sandbag on the shoulder, step over the box, kind of like a dumbbell box step over. And then 8 box jumps with a step down, so no rebounding on that. Excuse me. And then 10 sandbag bear hug squats. 170 are the RX weights for that. In the remainder of that 2 minutes, we're gonna do max calorie assault bike in the remaining time. So with the assault bike here, the purpose is not to be the world's best assault biker and get a ton of calories every time. It should just be a good, strong, consistent effort every time, just to maintain the heart rate high, get a little bit of burn in the legs, and make the sandbag work and the box jumps a little bit more difficult each time. So we're not really ramping it up the first round and then barely hanging on for dear life for the rest of the rounds. We want to make sure that we move well through the sandbag and the box, and then on the bike, just kind of keep the heart rate up, keep a little burn in the legs. For Tuesday, so this is going to be our pacing Metcon day. Stick with me on this one in terms of the structure. So you've got 3 sets, RPE 7 for the first set, RPE 8 for the second set, RPE 9 for the last set. So that's pretty similar to what we've been doing. But the structure of each set, so you've got 3 rounds of a 2-minute AMRAP. In that 2-minute AMRAP, you have a 200-meter run, 40 double unders, and then in the remaining 2 minutes, you have max reps of dumbbell snatch at 70 and 50 pounds. There's no rest between rounds, and there's 3-minute rest between sets. So what you'll do is at 0, run 200 meters, 40 double unders, dumbbell snatch until the 2-minute mark, immediately run, double under, snatch until the 4-minute mark, run, double under, snatch, then you'll rest. Does that make sense? So 3 sets, 3 rounds, with a 3-minute rest between sets. So the idea here with the pacing is that your run is the main pacer. So your first 3 rounds should be at a pretty easy, sustainable effort. That'll take up a little bit more of that 2-minute round each time, which means you'll have less time to do your dumbbell snatches. As you run faster on the second round, that'll give you a little bit more time to do your dumbbell snatches, so you'll accumulate a little bit more reps. The last round, you're gonna push the run pretty hard, giving you more time to do the dumbbell snatches, accumulate more reps. So that's how your pacing should go on this Metcon. On the dumbbell snatch, using a little bit heavier dumbbell than we're used to using, so this isn't something where it should be really easy for you to just go touch and go and switch hands in the air. This should be something more where we're switching on the ground, really focusing on the hip drive, so more like 70 and 50 as our RX weight today. Moving on to Wednesday, classic weightlifting, classic CrossFit day. So similar to last week's hang work on the snatches, we're doing hang work from the clean. You're gonna go clean pull, below the knee clean, above the knee clean, and then a jerk. 1 set on the 2 minutes in that same 60 to 75% range. So just good technical position work for our weightlifting. And then our classic CrossFit stuff. So this is a main site workout back from 2016, a bygone era. I was young then. 9-7-5 bar muscle ups, 21-15-9 push jerks, and 115 and 85. Time cap on that is 8 minutes. So this one is very franny, very quick, pushing the pace, a little bit higher skill, but you don't have to squat. So that's a positive of this workout. So yeah, scaling this to something where you can do the push jerks pretty close to unbroken. Your bar muscle ups should be a movement that is kind of challenging, but not something where you have to immediately go to singles. So if you have bar muscle ups, but maybe not 21 in an 8-minute time frame, consider scaling the number of bar muscle ups every round before you immediately scale down to an easier movement. Thursday, strict pull-up strength. the thing that we're adding in this week. So we have some angled ring rows. So feet are going to be under the rings. That's going to be RX for everybody. And you're going to accumulate, you're going to do 3 sets of AMRAP -1. So basically an AMRAP set, max effort set, maybe leaving 1 in the tank. So basically get a pretty good burn in the biceps, get a pretty good burn in those, what we call parascapular muscles, the muscles between your shoulder blades, really squeezing there and building some of that strict pulling strength. Also going to continue with the PVC wrist roller. So last week, if it was pretty easy for you to do the roller for all the time continuously for the minute, consider going up in weight this week. If you had a hard time with that wrist roller for working the whole minute, consider either using the same weight and trying to go continuously, maybe go down in weight if you were not particularly close to being able to do the 1 minute on, 1 minute off without stopping. For our running density builds, we've got 2 sets of an 800 meter run at RPE 7 to 8. So we kind of have our more intense running on Tuesday this week. This is the second run of the week, so it's going to be a little bit lower intensity this time. So just RPE 7 to 8. We're not setting any records today. Going to come in immediately into 10 to 16 ring dips. So similar to last week, we're just trying to accumulate a good amount of ring dips for quality here under some mild fatigue. Really focus on good quality positions. Aiming to accumulate more total reps than last week, and then a 100-foot suitcase carry per arm, so a 200-foot total with a 2-minute rest between rounds. And then Friday, 1 1/4 front squats. We have a triple at 65 to 75%, double at 70 to 80%, and then 2 doubles at 75 to 85%. So hopefully we're feeling pretty good in our positions on our 1 1/4 front squat. Our front rack's feeling pretty good. Our bottom position's feeling pretty good. And we're building some strength in the front squat there. And then our gut check workout for this week is going to be a chipper. It's going to be 40 toes to bar, 40 alternating pistols, 2K or 1700 meter row, and then 40 wall balls, 40 kettlebell swings 4 times. So I'm excited to see people tackle this one. The idea here is that kind of your higher skill gymnastics elements are at the beginning of the workout, so you can hit those when you're a little bit less fatigued. Then hit the row, get your heart rate really jacked up, and then on the way down, it's very simple, straightforward movements where the only thing that's limiting you is your heart rate and how much you want to make it hurt on the way back down. So starting complex and getting simple is usually a nice way to feel the hurt on Friday here with our gut check workout. And then Saturday, our power weightlifting. So this is gonna be similar to last week. Last week we did clean and jerks with our touch and go clusters. This week it's gonna be power snatch, so same thing. Go back 2 weeks from this Saturday, whatever you hit for that 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, trying to add 5 to 10 pounds to whatever you hit each set. So we've got 3 drop 3, 3.2, 2, 2, 2, 1, and then a double. So just kind of a build that way, just resting 10 seconds between clusters. And then our partner workout on Saturday, 3 rounds for time, 42, 30, 18. If those seem random, it's just 21, 15, 9 times 2. 42, 30, 18 handstand push-ups, split those up however between the partners. You don't have to hold or do anything else while your partner works. Then you're gonna both hop on separate assault bikes, not the same assault bike. And you're gonna do 20 calories or 15 calories on the assault bike. Then 42, 30, 18 deadlifts, 225, 155, split those however, and then 20 or 15 calorie assault bikes. So it'll be 42 handstand push-ups, bike, 42 deadlifts, bike, 30 bike, 30 bike, 18 bike, 18 bike, roll around on the floor. So that is our training for the week. Hopefully you guys are nice and motivated from watching the games this week and you guys are ready to get after it this week.